Hi, welcome physical science class. This is Mr. Worley. Glad you're here. Today we're starting lecture 6-4, Fire and Safety. Our goals are this. List the 3 things necessary to maintain a fire. And finally, explain why you should know about the causes of fire and how to prevent a fire. Pretty easy. Your lecture exercises are the at-home activity. Okay, I just want to say a few words about our at-home activity because I want you to know what I want. So go ahead and turn to page 215 with me. Here comes the screen. So here's 215. It says, Family Safety Plan. Work with your family to formulate a fire safety plan. And in it, I want it to contain the following things. How can fires be prevented in your home? There is 1. How can fires be put out if they occur? There is 2. Is there a functioning smoke detector on each floor of the home, especially near the bedrooms? That's 3 things. How can fire departments be contacted in an emergency? Do you know this? Do you know the phone number? Do you have a plan? Design a fire escape route. Okay, so this includes a little map of your house. Make sure all family members know the route as well as the meeting place outside. Alright, so you know what this means? This means that you're going to have to talk to your parents and your family, find out the answers to the first couple questions, draw a little plan of your house, and then make sure each one knows how to get out of the house safely. Have each person sign the paper for me, acknowledging that they know. Okay. Mr. Worley, that is such a blah 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 long assignment. Please don't complain. Just go ahead and do it because you know what? When the fire comes, you'll be glad that you did. Okay, so I'd like everyone to please move on to page 212. I just got lost. Just a second. 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. 212. Also, check it out. We've got 2 key terms, combustion and fuel. Oh, man, we're going to breeze through this. Here we go. The call comes in. Fire! A blaze has been spotted in a warehouse near a gasoline storage tanks. Firefighters scramble aboard the ladder truck and the hose truck. Lights flash, sirens blare, and traffic swerves to clear a path for the trucks. The firefighters know from their training that a fire is a chemical reaction that can be controlled, but only if they reach it in time. Dun dun dun. Okay, moving on to page next, 212. Oh man, looks like I've lost page 212. Alright, 213. There we go. Alright. Understanding fire. Maybe a little point in your notes that you can have. Fire is the result of combustion. Oh, this is a vocab word. I know what combustion is, do you? If you think combustion just means to burn, you're wrong. A rapid reaction between oxygen and a substance called fuel. A fuel is a material that releases energy when it burns. Vocab word. Common fuels include oil, wood, gasoline, natural gas, and paper. Combustion of these types of fuels always produces carbon dioxide and water. When fuels don't burn completely, products such as smoke and poisonous gases may be produced. Alright? So, the fire triangle. Although a combustion reaction is very exothermic and fast, a fire cannot start unless conditions are right. The following 3 things are necessary to start and maintain a fire. Okay. Fuel, oxygen, and heat. You probably know that oxygen is one of the gases in air. About 20% of air around you is composed of oxygen gas. If air can reach the fuel, so can oxygen. A large fire can create a strong draft that pulls air toward it. As air around the flames is heated, it rises rapidly. Cooler air flows towards the fire, replacing the heated air and bringing fresh supplies of oxygen. If you stand in front of a fire in a fireplace, you can feel the airflow towards the fire. And here's a little extra credit. activity for you. If you want, write me a paper about the disastrous earthquake of 1906 in San Francisco, and tell me, why did the city get destroyed? Include some facts and figures, and I'll give you two quiz points worth. A quiz and a half for this. All right? Easy. All right. Finally, heat is part of the fire triangle. Fuel and oxygen can be together, but they won't react until something provides the activation energy to start combustion. This energy can come from a lighted match, an electric spark, or heat from a stove. Once combustion starts, the heat released supplies more energy to keep the reaction going. All right. So basically, oxygen gets together with fuel, releases heat, which encourages more oxygen to get together with fuel, releasing heat. Oh yeah, it's a definite circle. All right. Once it's started, a fire can continue burning as long as all components of the fire triangle are available. Coal in abandoned mines under the town of Centralia, Pennsylvania, started burning in 1962. The coal is still burning. 62. That's like almost 50 years old. Wow. Many old air shafts lead into the tunnels. Because some air shafts cannot be located and sealed, air continues to flow into the mines, supporting the fire. Heat and poisonous gases coming up from the fire through the cracks in the ground made living in Centralia difficult. Everyone eventually moved away. No one knows how long this fire will continue to burn. 50 years, man. All right, so how do you put out a fire? Well, you either take away the fuel, take away the oxygen, or take away the heat. Since the heat is generated by the reaction of the fire, it's the hardest to take away. All right. So I'd like you to go to the next video.